So under the module of production control, we have production floor management. So this workspace right here, you're going to see some common things is where you can also view the resources and resource groups similar to the first workspace that we looked at to go in and check for capacity and setup. Here you have your links of all production orders, different journal types. There's also, if you're using, shop floor execution and time tracking, you have the ability to look at time and attendance. These job card terminals, this is really a, manufacturing execution system type solution from D365 where you have job card terminals that are at machines, or you have job card devices that are, handheld devices that can be moved from one area to the next. So these job card terminals and devices can take a look at these jobs that are in here. This screen right here can be utilized to set up a dispatch of orders. So in other words, we have these specific production orders in here, and they can be moved up and down as far as ranking. As far as priority, sequence, resource operation number. So as these things come in and they're sequenced and dispatched, once somebody logs into the job card terminal, depending on their security and their setup, they only see specific orders in here or specific resources. So once those resources and these orders are processed at the machine level and they report on the job card terminal, these disappear. So, as far as a manufacturing manager, they can come in and kind of understand the dispatch. There's other fields you can add in here as far as date to help understand, things that need to be processed to meet a specific date. And this is a really good tool for another presentation I'll be doing for production planner in the future. But this is a high level. As a manager, they're not in here actually sequencing and dispatching, but at least they can come in and get an idea of what the flow is on the floor. As well as if you come in and you can view capacity and other types of situations with this visual Gantt chart. So if we select the visual Gantt chart, so this Gantt chart can really help to understand, visually on your shop floor. Obviously, we're dealing with old US MF Contoso data, but here you can see specific jobs. There's also different views that you can, as far as time scale, if you want to break it down to days, you can see days. You can also see different types of, capacity load. You can also have indicators on here of when material is due. You can also see there'll be other information as far as the capacity level, show capacity bar right here. I click on this. Since I have multiple orders, there'll actually be red lines letting you know that the capacity it's already to its full amount. The other thing about here is if you decide, you can actually grab some of these and move them to a new date, and it will reschedule the order for you. So these messages come in, you can move things around. The blue represents we have decent capacity. If it was red, obviously we have nothing else out there. But this is a visual view that, once again, the manufacturing manager doesn't necessarily come in and make these moves, but it is a tool for them to understand, are they over capacity? Are they going to meet specific dates and times?